Boston University. In the MLB, the Dodgers lead the Yankees in the World Series 3-1. They are currently playing the last game of the series before potentially heading back to LA, which they were in the first inning just ended. The Yankees have a 3-0 lead thanks to a pair of home runs from Aaron Judge and Jazz Chisholm Jr. First game of the series was a thriller, capped off by a Freddie Freeman walk-off grand slam, but since that first game, the series hasn't been close at all. The next two games went to the Dodgers without much of a fight, quickly digging the Yankees into a 3-0 hole to come back from. They were able to win the last night 11-4, but have a lot of work to do to get back in the series. To note, there has never been a team in the World Series to come back from down 3-0, so a chance for history there in the MLB. In the World Series, Freddie Freeman has set the record for the most consecutive World Series games with a home run at 6 in a row. He single-handedly matched the entire Yankees roster in almost every offensive category, and if the Dodgers pull it off, the former MVP and future Hall of Famer will likely add to his row of accomplishments with a World Series MVP. Garrett Cole will get the nod for the Yankees tonight for the second time this series. In Game 1, Cole went 6 innings and striking out 4 and threw 88 pitches before he was pulled by manager Aaron Boone. Cole was cruising through 6, which made the move questionable for many viewers and should stir up questions should the Yankees lose the series. He'll be going up against Jack Flaherty, same as Game 1, and obviously a little bit of a slow start there for the Dodgers in New York. In the NFL this past weekend, the number 1 and number 2 picks faced off in an NFC matchup with an ending for the ages. Caleb Williams and the Bears bounced back after a rough first half by taking a 3-point lead with just 23 seconds left to go when Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels performed what is being called as the miracle in Maryland. After running around in the backfield for what felt like forever, Daniels let the ball fly from his own 35-yard line all the way to the goal line, in which it was tipped into the air to a wide-open Noah Brown for the game-winning touchdown that will be hard to forget. Before and during the play, Bears defensive back Tyreek Stevenson was taunting fans, and the video of his actions has gone viral, especially since the replay showed that he was the one who tapped the ball in the air to Brown. This left many Bears fans understandably irate and led to an apology from Stevenson via Twitter. Monday Night Football had Russell Wilson and the Steelers once again looking sharp in primetime, knocking off a struggling Giants team 26-18. Russ looks to be back in prime form with his accuracy back down the field and his mobility in the pocket almost like he's back in Seattle again. The Giants seem to be a bottom dweller once again, with Daniel Jones struggling, a surprise to very little, and will have some decisions to make this offseason. The other New York team faces a similar fate as the Jets will host the Houston Texans on Thursday Night Football. The Jets somehow have found themselves in the cellar of the AFC East at 2-6 after massive expectations earlier this year. This past Sunday, they lost to the Patriots in what was a game where they played pretty clean but couldn't end up beating a team that really doesn't have much going for them skill-wise. They'll need all the help they can get just to make the playoffs, but meanwhile, the Texans team is sitting comfortably at the top of the AFC South at 6-2. The Baltimore Ravens acquired former Pro Bowl wide receiver Deontay Johnson from the Panthers after a heartbreaking loss to the Browns this past Sunday. They now have an offense that is full of talent at every position, even down the depth charts with great backups at each position. The biggest game in the NFL this week to watch out for will be between the Packers and the Lions, which is a battle for sole possession of the NFC North Division lead. The NFC North has been the most competitive division in the NFL this season, with the worst record currently being the 4-3 Bears. In the NBA, Paolo Banchero led the Magic to the victory over the Pacers with a monster game that included 50 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists. The former Duke star and Rookie of the Year is averaging 28, 9, and 2 on the young season and looks to lead the Magic to the front of the pack in the East. There are 3 teams that are undefeated left in the NBA. The Boston Celtics, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Oklahoma City Thunder have all yet to lose a game. And there are 2 teams that are still searching for their first win, which, no surprise, are the Detroit Pistons and the Utah Jazz. Well, that is a wrap for us here at Wild Stang Radio Sports Hour. This is Connor High. Happy Halloween. Thank you for listening, and we'll be back next Wednesday at 8 o'clock to do it all again.